Hello guys and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got up about 150 trophies in around 10 minutes of game time. Yeah. We are going to show out the deck first. I'm using 3 elixir minions. I'm using spear goblins. I'm using skeleton army, minion horde, arrows, rockets, barbs, and balloon. This deck can be like switched out slightly, like maybe a fireball instead of a rocket. That's kind of a finishing thing, or fireball instead of arrows. But this is my deck. Average cost 4.1 elixir, a little high, but I haven't seen any major problems. We are going to be going over a lot of replays. I had 6 wins and 2 losses. This was my first win. It was a 2-1 win. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so the guy put a cryfish right away. I threw a balloon. He was a spawner guy. You want to try and make sure the balloon gets to the tower so it can drop one, because one does around 600 to 800 damage. Depends on the level. And I stopped the prince coming with a skeleton army. You can use 4 elixir skeletons. Not 4 elixir. You can use a skeleton army or the 1 elixir skeletons. I countered the goblin barrel with arrows. I just threw down the balloon, and he's gonna throw down spear goblins, which is the common defense. Usually can take it down. Possibly before that time the balloon got lucky and got a hit, and I placed down minions and he placed down a prince. He got a hit off, but it wasn't a big deal to me. If right now one side of the thing is just my tower just getting overwhelmed by those skeletons, and he's trying to do the spread rush where he like puts a little pressure on your tower. He actually threw down an unexpected hog rider, which caught me by surprise. By the way, I just got the hog rider today, which I'm very happy. Right now my barbarians are rushing the base, but he threw down arrows so they don't even get a hit. 110 left, so I could use my arrows / rocket, so that'll be a last resort if I have to use it, or just... yeah, so I'm throwing arrows. Yeah, I threw arrows down, and now both of them are able to be taken out by a rocket. He throws down another goblin barrel, but I counter it with a minion, or not minion army, a skeleton army. Right now, everything is looking great. He's arrowing me. He's countering pretty well, but I have him right where I want to be. It's just boom. Next thing you know, he's down to only his king, and right now... the prince is hard to rush with. Why'd I speed up? I don't know. 14 on one, 280 on the other. What are we gonna do? He almost has down one. I almost have down two. I place down the balloon while he tries to rush me. I'm just like, oh, ouch. I'm just like, hey, you can take that crown. I don't care. And right now, I'm like, haha, what are you doing? So I throw down my rocket. He barely takes down before time's up, and that was a 2-1 win. I probably eventually would have took out the king, but I didn't because of time. We are gonna hop into our next replay. That was the 2-1 victory. Yeah, I lost one right after, but that is okay. We are not going to show it, not waste our time. This one was a really close one. He had the giant skeleton, which really made me sad. I don't think it got to my towers at all, but I do not have the starting loadout I want. I usually like 3 elixir minions and barbarians, and that can just annihilate a tower. I don't know why I threw down spear goblins on that side. I think it was a misclick. While my balloon did work, and he revealed his best troop, the giant skeleton. This is why you need the skeleton army, to defend the giant skeleton. He has archers behind it, but that doesn't even do anything. The big bomb that goes off after the giant skeleton did nothing. I'm using a minion horde to counter his baby dragon, and those won't do any work on the towers. That was just a counter. He won on elixir for that. He has an inferno tower. I was like, oh, bro, this is why I'm gonna beat you, because Inferno Towers are new mistakes, and he gives the frowny face once I take it out. I remember that. That was just a bit ago. He slammed down Spear Goblins in the back. I threw down a balloon on the right, or something. Or barbs. Barbs on the right. And minions. This is where I thought it was going to do work. Maybe it did. Nope. He, like, annihilated some of the barbs. It still does massive damage on that. Mostly down, if not all the way down. It does go all the way down. I was like, ha ha ha. Because he sent me something. And I was like, okay. I want to get more crowns. I want to have more insurance. But this guy's defense does not look like he's going to allow me to do that. So he's playing all his stuff. I'm like, okay, you know what? This guy is all about defending his, so how about we defend ours while he tries and rush. Places down the giant skeleton again. I throw the skeleton army a little late, hoping I could lure him back. But that was kind of a dangerous move. That is really close to the crown tower. He throws down arrows, but it doesn't even get all the things. And, that was a bad mistake for him. I throw down a balloon. He throws down an Inferno Tower. I throw down Spear Goblins, hoping the Inferno Tower will lock onto that. But the balloon ends up just going down. Takes 100 health with it, but otherwise that was kind of a waste of a balloon. Baby Dragon getting countered by minions. More Giant Skeleton action. Just Giant Skeleton is not a good idea to keep going after you have the, after you have revealed you have the skeleton army, unless you just place it, which he didn't have any other tower to really want to place it. I don't know why I put a balloon down. I think I thought the baby dragon would go for it, but right now I'm just like, okay, well, nothing can happen in 4 seconds as long as we keep that up. 2-1, match is over. I was like, oh, okay. It was kind of unexpected. And right now, I am up like 30 trophies. I gotta get a couple more wins before I actually start growing in trophies. I think it's time to share our 3-star attack. You have to attack the king. He is the prince. Big mistake to this guy. I throw down barbs a little far back, but the minions and barbs are too OP to care. The minions attack the barbs, which is good because I don't want them attacking my minions. And look at this. It just annihilates the crown. If you can get an initial rush of barbarian minion, you are set as long as they don't have arrows to counter. So it's kind of like a, ooh, do you have arrows? But right now, right away, we're already just 40 seconds in, and we're already 300, 400 health taken off of that. I'm like, hey, balloon, suck me. Oh, that sounded terrible. Oh, God. I'm sorry for that. I was gonna say, suck my butt, but that would have been bad. Okay. Oh, gosh. I'm so embarrassed now. That is terrible. Okay. Moving off the note. He's like, good luck. And his baby dragon was supposed to do that. I'm like, thanks. I don't know. It kind of was like sarcastic, like, good luck taking down that baby dragon. And right now, I destroy this. Let's speed it up. There's no way you can counter this. Oh, wait. He did. I throw down arrows. I'm like, hey, I have an idea. Let's place down a skeleton army on this prince. That was my idea at the time. Don't worry. I'm like, hey, balloon. He's like, hey, baby dragon. And then I'm like, hey, rocket. And I almost destroyed him. All I need is arrows. 6 health. Good game. That was a good one. I liked it. I'm at 1,300 right now. I started the day with like 1,100. So I've gone up a lot today. I kind of had a losing streak at school, but that's normal. 3-0. And then I had another victory. This is where I was like, oh, I'm on fire. And then I lost it after this game. I was like, so we're going to speed it up a little. I have the worst loadout right away. It's like, but of course he ruins it by placing a knight or whatever that is. I'm like, yikes, dude. He's already down to 900 health on the one tower. I throw down arrows, and I'm like, should I do anything? Yeah, let's throw down spear goblins and take down that. He's surging with elixir. What is he doing? Nothing. Nothing. He has the rocket selected. Did he use it? He could be at, like, a lot more. I've already taken down one of his. I think he left the match, if I am not correct. I was like, ooh, easy 3-star. No, he came back. So this is kind of a favored win toward me. And, that was... If he didn't have the arrows, I would have just annihilated his king right there. Or at least got really close. And I was like, balloon does not go good with the king and the side tower, whatever you call it, the crown. So I was like, hey, why don't we take out the crown first? So we got one hit, and then the second hit with the bomb, which is about 100 damage. Down to 968, so I'm like, okay, I could throw like a couple. Ooh, he countered with a prince. I forgot all about that. He takes it down. I take his down. 12 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There's no chance he would get the other tower down in a couple seconds unless he zapped it, arrowed it, fireballed it, did all that. I think we have one more epic battle. Let's donate to this guy. Alright, one more battle to fulfill. It was a 3-1 win. I like 3 stars so much. They're so fun. It's like, the king is so helpless. The normal 5 elixir. This time I have the start loadout I want. Not the ideal one, but I like it. I have barbs and I have minion horde. So once I get up to 10, I can get all of it down. So I throw barbs and minion horde all over it. I was kind of scared that he would target the minion horde. But he throws down a pesky giant and spear goblins, which we melt through both of them. And we get the tower down a lot, if not destroyed. I think the one barb barely got it. Yeah. See that? Couple seconds in, and you already took out a tower. That's how you do it. Right now, I'm like, okay, let's throw a balloon. Let's throw a little curveball. He destroys one of my towers. We're gonna... Okay, the witch is a bad idea against this strategy. I knew it wasn't a good idea to throw a skeleton army against the witch, because the witch can easily destroy it, but I threw arrows, I took all precautions, and all I wanted to do was the crown tower to take out the witch. So he throws down his giant, and I'm like, dude, what's your problem? So I throw down spear goblins thinking the giant would go over there. I'm like, no. Oh yeah, it's a defensive target. So he's just annihilating. I'm like, hey, minions, take him out. And then his spear goblins are like, no. Cannot allow it. Minions on minions right now. He throws down another witch. I'm like, bro, big mistake. I throw down a balloon, which I don't know if it does anything. Right now, 513 health on my crown, and a balloon doing massive damage. 1400 health left on that. That should be no problem, but I am a little hesitant because he is a giant and it's so tanky. And, it's just so tanky. So right now I'm trying to take it out. I do take it out before it can get anywhere, but all those troops are so pesky. He gets the hits on that crown tower, which really makes me sad. Because I don't think he would have won or got even a tower with that. I should have threw down arrows. He places a witch, the glitch, behind the king, and I'm like, hey, okay, I'm going to throw a rocket and arrows behind. Let's take it out. But before I can, of course, he has to take out my tower, and I was like, ugh, and I took him out. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, hopefully you guys can give it a thumbs up. Sorry about the weird comment I made earlier, but it was totally unintentional. Like the video if you liked it. We need support. Let's go for 10 hearts. That's a little less than the normal, but a little less people watch Clash Royale. And subscribe if you are new for more Clash Royale videos and Boom Beach. I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace out.